if I see any paw prints in this dust on these cars, he's going to get a whooping, Madison.
Come here, boy. Come here.
Has he found something? Has he found a rat? Maybe so?
I don't know. He's under a rose. There you are.
Drat, what are you looking for? Is this your first time in the shop? It is? That is a weak meow. What you looking for? You're exploring, checking things out? Huh? Say hello to the people at home. Come here. You purr loud. I have lost something and I can't find it. You ever do that? You ever lose something and can't find it? Well, I have lost it and I can't find it. And I don't know where it is, and I don't even know where to begin looking, and that aggravates me. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. And hey, if you haven't subscribed, please do. We would love the support. We are very, very, very thankful for everybody that watches and hangs out with us and watches how I just flip-flop from car to truck to this and that because I'm like squirrel. So, yeah, I know. I jump from one to the other. Depends on what we're working on. Anyway, and if you're new to the channel, I say so and anyway a whole lot. Do I not, Madison? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And Madison says mm-hmm a lot. She's still camera shy. I try to get her to talk. Madison. Tell everybody hello.
Hello.
What time is it?
3:22.
3:22 in the afternoon. What did we do yesterday? Oh, you stayed home yesterday. We went to the swap meet yesterday. Mm-hmm. What's Mama doing right now?
Editing a video.
Editing video while me and you are down here back in this messy, messy shop. But today is Saturday, the Saturday after Thanksgiving. We went to the swap meet yesterday. Hold that too, bud. And I picked up some little old trinkets. I got this air cleaner lid because Jennifer liked it a whole bunch. Said she might want to use it on Dorothy. So we'll buy a new filter for that. A man had a whole box of this stuff he was giving out for free. Some fuel system cleaner and some Prolong super lubricant, super protectant. What is this? It's like a spray on shine. Yeah, I don't really know what that is. I don't know if it's like a spray on wipe on wax. I got us some carburetor base gaskets. Always need those. I got us some gaskets for this truck because we're fixing to put the intake back on it. And I got these pulleys for $10. So that'll be just something, you never know. It was cheap enough to buy because you never know when you're going to need those. And there's the bolt to the air cleaner. And I bought these rocker arms for $20. I really like these rockers. We run them on Fox body stuff a lot. Everything is here, but I don't think they had all these little pedestals. But the reason is, or the reason I bought them, because I have another box of these underneath the shelf over there. And these are what I put on Sophia. Dirty John's running some. I don't know if anything else here is running the set. But these are a 93 Cobra / Ford Lightning rocker arm. And they have a, I don't know if you can zoom into it, bud. It's like crane cams. And they have a Ford part number, which I got to turn it that way. And they don't make them anymore. And they're like beefy and heavy duty. And always check the rollers, make sure this pin right here is good and secure and ain't coming out. You can take them apart and clean them real easy, but they're just very well made, and they're just bolt down. They're non-adjustable, and they do good on like a stock E7 Ford head on small block Ford or GT40s. Some certain aluminum heads will run them, like the Ford Motorsport SVO stuff, and I can't remember what else. But for $20, I'll take them because they don't make them anymore. And I got 2 sets down there. Plus, we're running 2 sets around here. And if we break one, we have a spare. So, anyway, enough of that. And I think I've already went over all that and showed them at the swap meet. I can't even remember, Beth.
Mom got a cookie jar.
Mama got a Napa cookie jar, and she got a bunch of Hot Wheels. I got these gaskets for $20. They say $31.99, but he sold them to me for $20 because I'm afraid that our little speed shop in Louisiana is fixing to close its doors. I'm not sure when, but I did ask him, and he said, yep, it looks like it's coming to that, and I am so bummed out about that. Bummed out. Oh, speed shops are dying, Toot Bug.
So is American Girl stores.
Yep, you like American Girl stuff, and those stores are dying out too. Well, do you know whose fault it is? I mean,
Amazon.
It is not. It's not Amazon's fault. It's not eBay's fault. It's our fault. We wanted to be so technical, advanced, that we have created all these websites where we can just do everything from our fingertips. Ooh, I can't talk. From our fingertips on our phone, and we can just order, have them gaskets here, there too, and it's cut out the little man like that speed shop. And I just, yeah. Me and Newbern were just talking about it on the phone this morning. We created a world to where we're killing off all of the stuff that we are accustomed to and that we like. And it's sad. It's very, 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 very sad. And maybe I'm just old school at heart, but yeah. Still sad. Okay, what we got here, Toot Buck? Let's get our light over here. I'm going to catch you guys up to speed as soon as I get this right here hung. Oh. Perfecto. Me and Jennifer went to Arkansas. We bought this 55 truck, and we kind of just roughly put it together. We also bought her 58, the blue one out there. Can you go out there and show them, or just scan around and see it, Madison? There it is, the old double headlight, fleet size, short bed truck. We got these from our good friend Carl over in Arkansas a few months back. We assembled that bed, put the bumpers and grill, and just made it look like a cool old truck. And this engine and transmission was already in this truck. I don't know a whole lot about it. Actually, I don't know anything about it. All I know is I wanted to crank it and run it, and we fired it up a few months ago or a month ago, and I could not get the distributor to turn, and it was stuck in the engine. And you'll have to go back to the last episode to see me dig that out. It was broken, the block. I had to weld that piece, do a slide hammer, pop it up out of there, but luckily we got it out. Didn't have no issues, nothing broke, so besides this. And I have a spare distributor. I got this HEI right here. It was on the shelf. Y'all know how it is. We always keep spare parts. Here's the cap and rotor to it. I mean, the cap and the plug wires right there. So we will stab this. But in order to get that out, I had to take the intake and all off. And we didn't have time to put it together the other day. So I just laid all this on top of it. And we pushed the truck out because if it rained, I didn't want to get no water down in the engine. So today, I say let's put the intake on. We got the headers on the last video. That way I can hook some exhaust to it so we can hear it run. Once we get this intake on, we'll put the radiator hose and all that back on. I got to mount the alternator back in order to turn this belt, turn the water pump. So I want to see how far we can get on it this afternoon because I want this thing to run. I want to listen to it. I want to hear it idle. As y'all can see, it's got some roller tip rocker arms on it. Just let me set these out of the way for right now. So there's a good chance this little motor might have a little camshaft in it. I don't have a clue because when I fired it up before, it would only run at like 2,000 RPMs and it would not idle down and I could not move that distributor. It was stuck. So I'm curious to know how this motor is going to run, what it sounds like, because this engine might be a good candidate to put in Madison's car. Because if I decide to build this truck or do something with this truck, I've got a 383 Strucker that I got from New Bern over there on the engine stand that I'd like to go through and check out and freshen up and maybe put in here. And I was assuming that this motor was stock. So I pulled the valve covers off and I was like, well, she's got screw-in studs and guide plates and rocker arms. And a lot of people don't do that to stock engines. So there could be a good little sounding cam in here. I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, this is a 327. I looked the day we bought it. I looked at the VIN number on the back of the block. Let's see here if I can see it again. Okay, for you folks at home, it's a 3782870. 378 2870. And that is a turbo 400. And when I bought the truck, I didn't look at it. I just assumed when I looked down in there, it kind of looked like a 200 R4. But when I got home, got it on the rack, I discovered it was a turbo 400. Let's go around here, Madison, and see what this pad number says. Oh, there is a pad number right here. I got to get my spectacles. I can't see all the numbers. Can't see all the numbers. Okay, what is this number? There's a lot of numbers in there. I don't know what these first ones says. It looks like 101822297. I believe that's the letter F. And 0, that looks like I. It ain't 1, is it? No, it's not 1. 9 RB. So I think this would tell us the VIN or partial VIN of whatever it come out of. Do you want to look this number up again and let's see what we're dealing with?
We can.
What's the casting number on those heads? 3890462. Okay. SBC casting numbers. 3782870. Let's go here where I get some service. All right, so if we zoom in right here. 3782870, and we go over. Let's use this part right there, put it up there so we can slide over. 62 to 67, 327, car and truck, 2-bolt, and I guess that's all it says. Okay. Now let's find the heads. 3890462. All right, they could have come on a 302, a 327, or a 350 from 62 to 68. And they can come either 194 and 150s or 202 and 160 valves. They're 64cc camel humps, which I knew they were camel humps. We have a good little start with a small block, 327 and some decent heads. The only thing is I wish the heads had the accessory holes up front. Because I don't know what type of accessories we're going to try to run on your car. But I have these right here. These are camel humps. They have screw-in studs and guide plates also. And they have accessory holes. I don't think I'm going to put this intake back on there too, but I might. I could blow this one out, clean it up, and stick it on here. That's a Performer RPM. That's just a plain Performer. This is what come off Jennifer Chevelle. You know what? Just for fun, I think I've got a single plane over there, a big old Victor Jr. We could throw that on there just for fun too. Those look pretty close. I think so. We'll hold them up there. I just bought cheap gaskets because if this motor runs good and turns out the way we want it to, we're going to tear it all apart anyway. And when I say tear it apart, I don't mean disassemble it. I mean take it all apart, clean it up, paint it. If it all checks out good. Okay. When I started this video, I told you I was looking for something. I have lost something and I don't know where to look and I can't find it. My little 90-degree, you can call it air grinder, air buffer. It takes these little discs and pads that just screw on that I love and use so much to clean up gasket surfaces, and I have yet to find that thing. So let me and Madison do a sweep through the shop to make sure that it's not laying somewhere and I'm overlooking it, because it's not in here. It should be in here, and it's not in here. Do you see it in here? Am I overlooking it? Am I just so anxious that I can't find it? Well, let's see if we can't find it. I'm doing everybody's favorite part. Scraping off gaskets. But I tell you what, the feller that put this on, he was mighty afraid this thing was going to leak. I've done pulled the gaskets off. They're in the garbage. See all this? This is just blue silicone. And it is everywhere. I'm trying to be careful. I'm going to have to shop back some of this. I was going to put the valve covers on, but they get in my way. So we'll shop back it and blow it out really good. But on the good side, or the positive side, I found my little tool on the floor, underneath the bench, underneath a jack. Imagine that. Couldn't imagine how that got there. If I had lost this, I was going to tell you, buy me another one for Christmas. You wouldn't believe how good this thing can clean your teeth. You want to watch? Ready? Mm-hmm. Just kidding. You really thought I was going to do that?
A little bit.
A little bit? But see how fast it works? It just makes that like super clean. Super fast. I'm sitting here thinking as I'm doing this thing might have had an intake leak. That's the reason it was idled so freaking high. I wouldn't idle down. That's the reason they used all that silicone. I hope not. That's not the verdict, but that would suck. I don't think that block's been decked because all these serial numbers are still right here. But I don't know, you know, the heads could have been shaved. I've seen where blocks were decked over the years and heads were shaved and resurfaced, and you had to run 2 intake gaskets. So Maybe that's not the case on this. Maybe it's just a carburetor issue, a timing issue, the reason it runs like crap. All right, Tick Buff, I'm gonna finish buffing this off. If you don't mind, go get us a shop vac so we can clean all this out and blow everything out really, really good. And we'll pick back up when we go back on with a new intake. Looks pretty clean, Tick Buff. Little piece missed right there. Got it. I'm seriously considering putting a different intake on that engine, just in case there's something wrong with that one or warped. I could put a straight edge on it and see. Good Lord, look at the oil I blew all over there. Let me go dig around and see what I got on the shelf. I'll be back. Well, there's one just like we took off of it. There's a single plane, Ford, Chevrolet. Oh, yes. I see this one, baby. Ugh. Ah! Ta-da! This is the intake that come off the mystery motor that we put the blower on. Air gap. I love these intakes. I'm gonna put it on there, babe. Let me set this down. But I was looking for that intake that I got from New Bern. I think it was brand new. Maybe it might be back here. There's another air gap intake for a small box Chevy sitting on that 351 Windsor right there, babe, holding that garbage bag down. How about that? Here it is right here. All right, I put it on here. Why did I put it on here? Oh, this engine didn't come with intake, and me and New Bern bolted that intake home to on it when I come home or traveling home, whatever. Y'all know what I mean. We bolted the intake on the engine before I left New Bern's house in order to protect it and keep junk out of it. And when we took it all apart here, I just stuck it back on there. The air gap will do way better. But this right here, this thing still has gaskets. That gasket right there is in really, really good shape. Because these gaskets, I mean, they're like really, really good shape. And this thing runs great. I might could just, instead of running another set of gaskets, I mean, what's it gonna hurt? Let's just try it. Let's just clean all this off right here and bolt it on there. We'll put a little dab of silicone and just try it. If it works, we can save those gaskets for another day, for another project, because this motor's got to come apart anyway if it runs good. I cannot believe I'm even considering that. I can't believe I'm considering it. This is unlike me to do something like that. But I think I'm going to do it. If it leaks, we'll take it back apart. These gaskets come right off that intake, guys. They were just glued right there on the end where the China wall met. And then I got thinking, I was like, this is something, this ain't like me. This ain't something that I would do. But I went over there and compared these to the ones I bought yesterday at the speed shop. And these Velcros are way thicker. So I'm going to do it. I cleaned them up. They look pretty good. And I'm putting a little silicone on the back side of them. And that gasket right there, I like the way it's designed compared to those Mr. Gaskets I bought yesterday. Like a glove. And this is pretty much the same style head that these gaskets come off of. All right, listen here. Oh yeah, you can't even hardly move it at all now. Okay, so I cleaned the intake up, guys, really, really nice. Once I scraped the silicone off right here on both ends, the gasket just said, "Doop," and there was just a little blue right here. So we're gonna put a little bit of silicone around all of these, just to say we did. In case there's any kind of variance between this intake and the intake that come off there. I done blew all these out really, really good. Make sure there was nothing in there. And we should be ready to go. We're wasting $10 worth of silicone.
Looks like black toothpaste.
I do not recommend brushing your teeth with this. All right, let's massage you out just a little bit right there. Same thing over here with you. Now let's do the front one. Oh no. I'm getting, come on, baby. Come on, there's gonna be enough in here. Oh yeah, here it comes, come on. Okay. Whew. I was starting to get worried. I was trying not to be like OCD about this. Just kind of work on my OCD-ness and just do something out of the ordinary for me. Because this is like so out of the ordinary. But I can feel my anxiety kicking in. And I'm like a half a second away from taking all this off and redoing it because now I'm worried that it's going to leak. All right, let me finish these up and clean up my mess because I need you to hold this light for me, love. The intake wouldn't fit, guys. I just went to set it on and it would not fit with this. I'm assuming I can leave that open and just plug the back of it right there. Yes, maybe, no, I guess. Do you put a freeze plug in there or just let her fly? Well, I got silicone on the channel walls and I'm going to just lay this to the side and let it fly because the silicone's going to dry. Should have test fitted this intake before I done all that too, bro.
Oh, yeah. How much does it weigh?
Oh, it's not too terrible heavy, baby doll. Let me a rag in here where I won't drop nothing down in there. Let's get some bolts started. Snug this thing down and we'll get a distributor in. We gotta get our time first. I gotta change that alternator right there, baby. I need to take it off the other intake. This one's curved and it had a straight one on there. So catch y'all up to speed here, folks. So change the thermostat housing neck there to a straight one. Had to trim the radiator hose because this intake's taller. So I had to cut about 1.5 inches off of that. Got that on there. Intake is all snug, of course. I just got the valve cover sitting on there. Just bolted this bracket over here to the headers. I'm just going to mount the alternator. I've got all the adjustment I can get, and the belt's still loose. I got this bracket off the fake blower motor we had on the test stand and put it on there because this one will not clear. So now I'm going to have to regroup. We'll take this off, toot bug. Go ahead and take the belt off. Let that stay right there. I didn't snug this neither. Take that off. I was like, oh yeah, that'll work. I guess what I should have done was put a shorter belt on. But then when you roll the alternator over, it hits the valve cover. So see if I can put this other bracket on and see if it'll work. I don't know about you, but I am getting hungry.
I'm cold.
Cold? It's perfect. Perfect hoodie weather. It's just right. And you have on you got gloves on? Oh my goodness.
Yes.
This is what was on it. All right, so let's take this back a notch. We're hitting the valve cover there. Okay, we're getting tight right there. Yep. You know what, baby? That actually might work. Let me go grind this just a little bit and get this, see right there, that little point? Let me knock that down some with this to line up better with that bolt hole. Straight out of the factory. Okay. All right, so that's gonna, oh yeah. There we go. Oh yeah. Yep, torque, beep. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, that ought to work. Get on there. Almost. Come on. All right. Just a little snuggy. Oh yeah, that's piano string tie. You can now. Oh, did you hear my shoulder pop?
I heard something.
That was my shoulder. Wow. Okay, so that bracket worked after all with a little massaging. Now I got to put the water pump bolt back in. Dadgummit. I think this engine had never been run because one, it run like crap. But two, this is the bolt of that water pump. See, it's black. Look how shiny it is. I don't think this motor, it hadn't been long put together. So I'm hoping that this thing ain't got like a white lobe on the camshaft. And I'll tell you something else. I didn't even think about it. I could be wrong. I wonder if it's been run, if it does have a camshaft in it, I wonder if it was run long enough to break the cam in. You know what I mean? Boy, that old silicone right there, it's starting to tack up. Good little bead around there. It ain't sticking to my hand. Alternator's on, belt's on, bracket's all tight. I got them 2 bolts right there tight on the header. I need to pull this spark plug out right here and roll this thing over. Is there? Let me look right here. Well, there's a timing mark on the balancer. That timing tab is weird looking. I don't even see any numbers or nothing. No little notches. I don't spin it over much. Let me get number one plug out. See, the plugs even look new. AC Delco R45s. Get me a little pocket screwdriver. This one right here shall do the job. This one right here shall do the job. This one right here. Do you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Are you looking at it?
Mm-hmm.
What color is it?
Red.
What other color is it?
White.
Okay. It shall do the job. Alrighty. Wesley, don't get your fingers caught in this thing. Let's bump. 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 Up. We are coming up on compression stroke. I feel some air. Bump. That is money right there, baby doll. Okay. Number one is up on compression stroke. Let's see where it is on this little timing tab down here. See if it's matching up anywhere. Yes, it is. We need this here gasket and this here distributor. So we're going to put you on right there. Slip you on right there. And please, pretty please, fall right down in there. And rotate easily. So we're going to put you right in there. Okay. Okay. Oh, did I get it? Yes. Yay! Just right. I keep forgetting that if the distributor's not in, the oil pump is not going to turn. I keep saying that about that. Oil pressure line, about spinning the motor over and don't even have a distributor in it. Duh, Wesley. I think it's late enough that we can call it quits for tonight. And we'll come back down here in the morning and we'll put the cap, plug wires on, put the temperature gauge in, fill the radiator back up, and raise it up on the lift and attach some mufflers of some sort. We're going to put these valve covers on. These are not my favorite looking valve covers. I mean, they're cool, but they're not. I like stuff with fins. I like fins. I like fins, old school fins. So, but we made some headway this afternoon. I got to put that clamp back on the radiator down there too. So, I think we're at a good stopping point. What do you think, Tubo?
Mm-hmm.
All righty, guys. We will pick back up with y'all tomorrow. We're going to go home and get some supper and
Hot showers and get a good night rest. And we will see y'all tomorrow. And hopefully we can hear this thing run. Runs good. And maybe we can maybe yard drive it if the transmission works. Yay. It is the next day, guys. Me and Madison are getting a late start. As you can tell, it's ugly, nasty. It's been raining. What time is it? Like 2 o'clock? 2:17.
2:17. So we just opened up the shop. We was waiting for the rain to pass, and I'm going to get in big trouble because, as you can see, I pulled my car in last night, And I didn't have room for Sophia, and she got rained on. Mama's gonna be mad at me. So we got to get through that truck today so we can get Mama's car back in the shop before we shut down this evening or tonight, because it's like 100% chance of rain tomorrow. We just don't have enough room for all this junk. You want to sell off stuff or build a bigger shop?
Bigger shop.
My girl, that's exactly right. Let me round us up some parts, see what all we need here. I think what did we leave off? Okay, we got the distributor in, intake's on tight. I have not bolted down the valve covers because I wanted to crank this thing. And if I needed to back up and readjust all those lifters, in case there were some lifters that wasn't primed, adjust the rockers in case the lifters were not primed, then I didn't want to have to undo the valve cover. So I'm just going to let them sit right there for a little while. And if it cranks up and runs good and we ain't got no issues, then I'll throw the bolts in them. All right, we don't need that no more neither. We can cut this thing here off, get it out of the way. Because we're HEI now, baby. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey, you're wearing your Keys Customs hoodie. Mm-hmm. I'm afraid to wear mine. I'll ruin it. You know what I mean, Byram? Turn around and show them your Keys Customs. What? You got cars on yours? Oh, you got my 57 on there. Okay.
Or is it mine?
Huh?
Or is it mine?
Oh, yeah, that's right. You know what? It is yours. You know why?
Why?
Because it's black already. Mine's blue. All right. Let me find this. A carburetor. I need to find the gauge to put in there for the temperature. And let's get to moving on this thing. See if we can't get this thing fired up before dark. Let's see. We'll pull that one right there. All right. We ain't trying to do no show car quality today. We just trying to keep them off those headers. All right, so that's going to stay right there. Power wires coming up between those two header tubes. You need to curve a little bit over there. You should be okay right there. And looks like I can still get the valve covers off with a little maneuvering around. So this was the carburetor that was on it. And I don't know if that was a carburetor issue. I mean, this carburetor is like brand new. Brand or new. If we can use it, I'd like to use it. Let's see. We got the rear plugged. So it must have had the PVC valve go in there. I like to run them off the back, but I don't know if we'll have. Yeah, we'll have room to run it off the back if we decide to use this setup here. All right, Madison, I say let's try it. I mean, what's it gonna hurt? If it runs the exact same that it did the first time we cranked it, then we'll go get another carburetor. All these holes, too, look, have dirt daubers in them. Must have been from sitting all these years. Alrighty, folks. Got me a little piece of wire here. That way I can fix this choke where it won't be bouncing around. We'll just put it on right there. So what we'll do is we'll come right here. I'll put a piece of heat shrink on this wire to make it a little fatter. That way it'll lock down. And this little clamp deal here that holds your choke cable. In South Mississippi, we don't know what those are. Okay. That gasket
that was on here. Looks like it should be good enough to use again. I mean, heck, we reuse those intake gaskets. Why not reuse that gasket? Wait a minute. Now, those holes I just cleaned out had dirt daubers in it. So that means they were using the inside holes on this one. Huh. Oh, I know why. So that other intake had 4 bolts. It didn't have studs with nuts. What do you think, Mason? You know what I'm going to get put on your tag when you get your 57 going? Huh?
Yes.
Yeah? Why are you laughing for? You think that's funny?
A little bit.
Little bit? What you think, Mama? Every time I ask her a question while she's filming, she says, So that's what we're going to put on her tag. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so you go here. You are going to go right there, like that. Get your booty on there. Yeah, I don't like this. I think this looks way better when you run it from behind. But this is all temporary, baby doll. So we're going to hook you up to the vacuum advance. Okay. And you're going to go right here like that. Let's see what these screws are set at. Half, whole, half, whole, half. So we're going to go. All right, she's seated. Half, whole, half. Seated, half, whole, half. There'll be a starting point. I'm just going to put you right there. Let you go right there like that. All righty, let's back you all the way off. All right, there's no blades cracked, so we're going to go starting to move right there. There's a half around, and there's a whole around. We'll try right there. All we like now, Toot Bug, is hooking up the gas tank and running the wire to the distributor. We'll just touch it to the battery. I think I got an alligator clamp we can use for that. And exhaust. Miss, let's go ahead and raise it up and we'll try to figure out some mufflers. Alrighty. Oh man, them old headers fit like a dream. Kind of hang down a little too far though. Okay. This one is right passenger side, so I had to make sure it was going to go on the passenger side. If it don't, it won't run right.
Okay.
Well, maybe those won't hit the ground. It's going to be close when that lift comes by. That's an quiet muffler's the one that we didn't like on the test engine stand.
Yeah, we should be able to hear the motor, I guess, though, huh?
That's my goal. We can always raise it up and slip them off if it runs good. Remind the neighbors that we're still here. Maybe I can do this without making a gigantic mess.
Oh, my. Ooh. Okay, hang on. Let's see here. Oh, my Lord. Let me help hold it.
I'm trembling. Look like there was something went down in there.
Sure did. I hope that's not
I
important.
think it was a bug.
Well, let's hope he burns up. It doesn't clog up something.
Ninja Turtle peas.
Might be dirt there at the end. I don't know if I put all that in
I'm
there.
not, baby.
Oh,
I'm watching it.
looks kind of questionable.
Yep. All right. Y'all have to overlook my fuel tank situation here.
Well, it's making it gravity fed.
Yeah. Let's mount the fuel tank on top of the battery. Okay. What's in here? This thing was thirsty.
Is it full whenever you drain the other out?
I don't know, but I couldn't remember. Oh, whoa, 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 Wesley.
Oh, no.
Getting ahead of yourself there, bud.
Oh, no. What happened? Okay. Uh-oh. Now what? What goes there? I'll go get it.
I gotta have a fitting.
Did I put my finger in there till you get back?
I got
you hold it?
Just put it right there. Let me find my fitting here real quick.
Okay.
That's where my temperature gauge goes.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, let me find me a socket to fit there. Okay.
Goodness.
Okay. We're gonna go. Where are we gonna put this thing here?
Right up to this thing.
Come right through here.
Okay, well, yeah, that'll work too. Then up here.
We'll come right through here.
Yeah, look at there. Perfect.
Go ahead and hook this fella up right here. Man, he looks sad. Thought I had another old pressure gauge here that looked
Is it over there?
better than this one. This one kind of looks sad.
Sad?
It looks like rough, like all busted up. Let's walk over here and look. What about you? Yeah, he looks better. I can read him better.
Oh, he's cute.
We'll go with this little guy right here. We'll leave your little light right there because we don't need it. Cannot believe I'm having to wear readers.
It tickles me.
Why does it tickle you for it?
Because you always made fun of me when I had to wear them.
It's like a little depressing. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I wonder if they sell some contacts, like some built-in readers.
They do. But
Do they?
then I've tried those, remember?
Really? So
Yeah.
I can just look down and
Yes, but my eyeball said no way. Made me drunk as a skunk and I couldn't walk straight. And they're horrible. Then they gave me the ones where they put the close up in one eye and the far off in the other, and that was horrible. Because then I remember with my eye one open and one shut trying to see stuff.
I don't even know how I would even function like that.
Oh, it's horrible. So that's why I wear readers, because nothing else worked. I tried all those.
My little crescent wrench, him so neat. Okay.
Really got to get Daddy out more. Y'all do.
There's a little bit of antifreeze under the intake. It might smoke a little bit. All right, none of the plug wires are touching. Alternator will not be charging because I did not hook it back up, but it will turn the water pump. Okay. I guess what we really need to do, make sure it's in neutral or park.
Mm-hmm.
But we got sidetracked on our water leak, forgot to finish filling our radiator. That's a 180 thermostat. It's the same thermostat that was in the intake that was on the test engine stand. And I know it worked, so
Okay.
hopefully it works in this one too. Unless that bug gets trapped in between it.
Oh, Lord.
Drum roll, please. Joy to the world.
Don't do that. He had bad luck on that one. Remember?
How many of y'all just got that?
A few.
If you did, you are a true Christmas Vacation fan. All right. So this is going to go to the distributor. Well, this battery, this distributor.
Okay.
Let's see here. This is battery on that side. Well, I'm not holding my mouth right. There you are. Okay. Oh, my phone stuck to it. See if that'll reach over there, baby. I'm sure it will, but don't touch it to the hot.
Yeah.
Just let me lay it like right here out of the way for now.
Okay.
Okay. All right. We're going to leave them valve covers like that in case I have to adjust any rocker arms. That oil is clean and it's dead on full. So that's a plus. Distributor set somewhere between want to run and thinking about it. Okay, let me get my little doodads right here. I'm hoping that this fuel pump will pick up this gas. We'll see. Only put about, oh wow, what a mess. Only put about 2 gallons in there. Who's got confidence?
Me.
It's gonna like run good and sound good?
Yeah.
Or we're gonna pull the carburetor off and put another one on there.
I hope not.
We got water, we got oil. Okay, back up to it, bud, in case it goes a woof.
Oh, my. Okay, let me get back to it. Goes
Keep me my milk crate right here in case I have to adjust the distributor.
If it was a Ford, it'd be in the front, easy to get to.
Yep, that is true. I wish the Chevrolet guy and the Ford guy would have got together on some stuff. Starter needs to be shimmed. It sounds terrible. We have got power.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Pudding. Tater pudding? Is it good or bad?
Well,
Gotta be good, huh?
it hit right off the bat.
I smell something. Pudding. We're gonna get the battery charger out.
I hope not, though. Sound way bad retarded. Maybe it's just needing some gas. Because if it don't work, I'm going to have to move my plug wires around. Because I'm not pulling that distributor back out. I just have to walk it.
Scared me.
That sounds way out of time. Okay, I can't get no more timing out of her. And she's wanting to run. So we're gonna have to walk the dog. Okay. See what that looks like right there. That might be too much advanced, but we're gonna try. Crap.
What's wrong? Not picking it up?
It's running just like it did before.
Oh no.
Yeah. Just like it did before. Did you hear that tap back there?
Yeah? What was that?
I wonder if they run it to break in the cam and it wiped a lobe or two.
Is that what it sounds like when that happens?
But when I was spinning it over, I was watching all the lifters travel up and down.
Vacuum leak?
No, you'd hear it if it was that bad.
Carburetor?
It's could be, but it just don't sound like carburetor issue. But I'm not saying it's not part of it. But every now and then I hear some metal to metal. See you light, but
What are we looking for?
well, that sucks. It's a milkshake.
A milkshake?
Mm-hmm.
Why? It's got water in the
Got
oil?
water and all.
Oh, God. So I mean a busted head? Is that what that means?
Milkshake.
Oh, no. It ain't from the intake or something being put on, is it?
It shouldn't be, baby doll. So it run like crap. The men
Why
Dylan
come
cranked it.
the oil was so clean just the other day then?
because it had time to sit and for the water will separate from the oil.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And see, we never pulled the valve covers off the other day. And when I pulled it off, it had time for everything to drain back.
Mm.
At first, I pulled this valve cover off to see when this right here shot a little water out a while ago, if it had made this side milky. Because I didn't have valve cover was sitting on it, but it wasn't bolted. If it had seeped under there. And it wasn't enough for nothing. But after seeing it all on this side over here, this side is,
Well, it's down in the oil pan now,
yeah,
huh?
the dipsticks in it. I mean, it's everywhere. So see, look where it slung it all up in the valve cover.
Oh, it is milky.
This is the famous compression tester that went off to the end of that engine that cut it off. All right, that's off. About 140. All right. Spin that one over, man. I'm going to say around 135. I mean, I guess my intake gaskets could be leaking that I reused.
Well, yeah, that's what I'll ask you. You think it might be the intake?
I don't think it is. Those gaskets were in real good shape. I use silicone on both sides of everything. Because here's the thing, it's running just like it did before. So.
Oh, well, okay.
How much water did we pump out of there, babe? Right here. Because it could have been enough to make the oil look milky, I guess.
Not on this side over here, it wouldn't have.
Yeah, but it run down to the pan and circulate through the motor.
I mean, I'm sure yeah, I mean, it's possible.
Spin it over.
None?
Nothing.
So what's wrong with him, you wonder?
Try it again. Well, there's a dead cylinder there.
So what's that mean?
Well,
It ain't firing or what?
ain't got no compression, but roll it over a little bit. All right, bump it, baby, a little bit. Bump, 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 bump. Very gently. A little bit. A little bit. A little bit. All right. See that valve spring come up somewhere too, bud? Twist, twist, twist. Twist, twist. Okay, there's a quarter. That valve spring there didn't move. Okay, bump, roll it over. Roll it over. It's dead. That sucks. Let's see what Vivor has to say about it. I can see the cross hatches in the cylinder. This motor is used. That piston is mighty, mighty dirty. So it looks like a flat top with 4 valve reliefs in it. All right. Yeah, that's good. All these got compression just by sticking my finger in the hole.
Yeah.
It's gonna have to come out because I'm not pulling the heads off of it in that truck. I would just much rather pull it out, put it on a stand, and tear it apart, and see what we're dealing with, baby. All right, guys. This one whooped us. I'm kind of sad because I thought it was gonna be something that would run good. I could pull out, clean up, re-gasket, and paint, and put it in Madison's car. But it's not. Just throw this battery at it.
Better not. We need all the hot batteries we can get.
I know it. I'm so curious why that one cylinder's dead. All right, guys, it's gonna wind it up. We're defeated. I guess we'll pull it out one day. Don't know when, because I got other projects I want to get to. I want to do some work on the record bad. I need to put it some either a set of headers or some more manifolds on it and fix the exhaust and do some things to it. And in between this, that, and other, I might pull this in here, drop the transmission out of it, pull the motor out of it, put it on the stand, and tear it down and see what's going on with it. Or I might just put it on the stand and put it in the back corner and save it for a later day and drag out one of my other engines back there and see if we can't fire one of them off. I've got a fresh engine back there that's new, but it has no heads on it. So I have to find a good set of heads to go on it. But until next time, y'all be safe. Y'all have a great week at work. Instead of work week, Jennifer says I call it. Thank y'all so much for watching. And if y'all haven't subscribed, y'all please do. We never know what we're going to be doing, though. Y'all be safe. See y'all in the next one.